They reach the coordinates, and there's just this sort of mist hovering around the area.
Mist?
Mist.
I want to check that out.
Or fog.
Ooh, yeah. Fog. And flashing.
Someone's out there with a fog machine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there is.
A fog machine and a strobe light.
You got the fog shut? No fog today. Man, that'd be great.
So there's the remnants.
Take forever to clear out.
There's the remnants of a local metalcore band here. And off to the side is just a flailing sort of.
Not Dido.
Not Dido.
Are you sure?
Nido.
Nido, yes.
I guess.
The eyeless woman from the beginning of the series, on the ground, naked, trying to speak, just kind of rolling around. And the time is now 2:53. And
same time from part 3 as well.
Mm-hmm. So here's 2 references back to part 3. And then a vortex shows up in the sky and takes Andy to the black and white room.
And it takes Andy because he's the only one that didn't have meat on his sandwich.
Who ordered just cheese? I did.
I guess. I mean, it's 2:53.
What?
Also, I think it takes Andy.
It's our pure boy.
Well, I guess that's the qualifier, but I don't think he would have gone had he not let go of Dido.
Also true. I think that as well. Yeah.
Because I think she's trying to hang on to him, and I think there's a little fight between their hands. Like she's trying to keep him, and he.
Well, there's fear in letting go.
Not for me.
I would have thought it was because he was holding Nido's hand that kind of bridged the gap. Because she was from this place he's going.
Was she?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that they're connected.
Mm-hmm.
Have we?
Okay, let's go back to part 8. So in part 8, we see the camera panning over the purple sea, up to the giant's lair. What? That's the connection.
I see. Cool.
So I wasn't sure how to label this location, so I said White Lodge ?
I was going to bring that up. I'm so glad you said that because I'm surprised no one said it until now and wondered if this was the White Lodge because that was definitely something I thought for sure, and especially with this not puddle of mud, it's white, a circle that she's laying by. I just kind of thought, oh, this made me think it more, though. I was already thinking it a little bit, just loosely, because we don't know. We're not told. We're also not told what the Black Lodge really is. Waiting room, Black Lodge,
right.
Whatever.
Oh, it would make sense that the Black Lodge has an oily pool.
Right.
To get to it.
Oil pool.
Yeah.
An oil pool.
And this one's a little more like, isn't it? It's definitely white, but it's kind
almost
of got
like
gold. It's got a gold mix.
It's almost like smelted. Is that the
smelted? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like
just
molten.
some ore that's just melted.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you said that because I really didn't want to bring it up, but I have it here.
Yeah. So
maybe it's nickel.
You got a nickel.
But even still, I have it. White Lodge ?
Sure.
White Lodge.
Yeah. And yeah.
I just
Is this it?
I'm okay with calling it the White Lodge if you want.
I
am
just
too.
had
Lock it in.
as
Lock it in.
Andy reappears in a black and white setting to
Yeah.
sit down at his dinner with Andre the Giant.
Now we finally get a name for 7 ?
He's the Fireman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Putting out fires.
Left and right.
Yep.
No, then this device appears in Andy's hands.
Yeah.
That it's like a. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it.
I mean, it's just a diffuser.
Yeah, like an incense burner or something.
Yeah.
But it's in the shape of like if you're at a Italian place and you get your stuff to go and they wrap it up in foil. It's like that fold over and twist at the top.
Oh yeah.
It's a strangely shaped thing. It almost looks like it's made of wood, and it just emits this smoke that drifts up above Andy's head, which causes him to look up and see the secrets of the universe.
I guess.
That was my favorite thing you texted me when you first watched this episode, because I knew that was coming, and that this was such a insane moment to see Andy in this, because you would never think to see him in one of these settings.
But of course it's Andy.
Right. Yeah, when you text me that, you're like, of course Andy gets the secrets to the universe.
Yeah, this just like pure soul.
Yeah.
Who's so open to everything. Of course he's the one who gets this universal information dump
Yeah.
and seems to understand completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Like, I wish he would have left that place, come out and said like,
Oh
okay.
no, what just happened?
Yeah, I've still been confused. I love that he's not, though. I love that he's confident in what he's saying.
Yeah.
With no questioning his, what just happened, while everyone else is. He's confident, to the point, unlike mostly what we see of Andy, and I love it.
yeah, we should run down through just a couple of the highlights that he gets to see.
Oh, yeah.
First off, Trailing.
Yeah. The
Trailing.
white figure vomiting Bob.
Yeah.
He does see got a light.
Yes, we get the woodsman at the convenience store, and then we get Got a Light. We get the girl running through the courtyard.
Yeah,
Second time we've seen it in the return.
from the very beginning of the series.
Yeah, they showed it to us at the very beginning.
Which is weird. I know that's not important. I just know it. But then we get a nice glimpse of La Palma.
And
La Palma.
framed by angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I think the whole purpose of the courtyard girl is that sticks in your mind. Like, that's a memorable shot.
I guess.
And
I mean,
I always tie it to...
it's no more memorable than Dunk Jangle. They should have just showed that.
But I don't know. That, to me, is like it's like the avatar for everyone's emotions in that moment. Like, when everybody finds out that a friend or a classmate has died, then it's a bad feeling. And I think she's just the personification of that bad feeling.
That person's also out of time because she found out before everyone else.
Right. Maybe that's young Naito. I stand Dido.
So we get a glimpse of Dido here. Then we get a
Naito.
boop coop separation. Got to keep them separated.
Boop, coop, separation.
Separation.
You do got to keep them separated. One of the weirder shots to me is Andy walking Lucy to an indeterminate spot in the sheriff's station.
But I think she's more distraught than disoriented.
Yeah. She's looking. In my first watch, she's looking two directions. And I thought, seeing the Coop and Boop, that she was looking at
both
them.
of them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's like
Because he's like, hey, come look at this.
it's like he's motioning her to a single direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we get another Dido shot. Then we get
We didn't talk about the pole.
that's
Okay.
it.
And then we get the pole.
And we get the pole.
Well, immediately after the Lucy scene, there's a shot of Andy's face that's really effective to me, where he's blinking backwards, but
Oh, right.
the look on his face is really emotional, and I don't know what the emotion is. I can't tell if it's worry or sadness or just confusion.
I don't.
Maybe Wally Brando died.
Don't you dare.
Don't you put that on me.
Maybe he tried to go into a controlled slide on his hog. And
I don't
got
think.
away from him.
I don't think it's in the BTS, but there is a lot of stuff where you see David Lynch directing and telling people, especially in like the Red Room scenes, like how to feel and stuff. And I would love to see him directing Harry in this scene, just being like, telling him what to feel and what emotions feel, because he's not seeing this stuff when he's there acting.
Right.
So that would be very interesting.
And he's not telling him what it means either.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
No, I thought that shot of his face was very effective.
Yeah, I agree.
It's right after that scene with Lucy, and it's just like, man, what is he feeling in this moment?
Right, yeah. Just because she's involved in the images that he's saying, I'm sure there's no telling what he's feeling.
Right.
That's true.
Probably a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think about him blinking backwards, but that makes sense, because is everything he does in that backwards?
Yes.
Like, is he...
Pretty much, yeah. And we don't ever hear him speak here.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought of it more as his weird blinks, which now knowing that they were backwards, as being like almost shutter type to like capture and remember everything that's happening.
Oh, I like that a lot.
That's interesting too.
Yeah.
That's very good. Yeah.
Actually, I like that a lot. But yeah, it's definitely in reverse, but the cadence of it is kind of like stuttered. And
Yeah.
it could be something very much like that. That's really cool. Wow. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just like that a lot.
And then a weird shot of the stupid telephone pole through the years. Let's see how it's aged.
What's to report? It's the same.
Yeah. The number is
Still got the
still
number
6.
on it.
Yeah.
It is a different background location than what we've seen before, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it can't be the only telephone pole with the number 6 on it in the continental U.S.
Maybe they moved the pole.
I mean, if there's anything I know about Twin
Theosophist?
Peaks, there are at least 2 poles. So.
She had 2 poles.
She's had 2 poles.
So to round this out,
The device just kind of sucks all the smoke back in.
yeah, just back up in there.
Then he starts breathing heavily.
Yeah, and rapidly.
Yeah.
I really expected the fireman to say more after that.
No.
Like,
He said everything.
No, he only talks to Cooper. He says things to Cooper. He gives Andy the secrets of the universe.
like, and hold on, the backwards stuff. So, like, yeah, Andy is in reverse in this scene.
Yeah.
Have we seen anybody else in forward motion
Besides Cooper.
in a lodge beside Cooper? Like, even, was it Wyndham Earl even in reverse?
He was reverse, yep.
Oh,
and
and
too,
Dougie.
yeah. Dougie,
Okay.
Yeah. But I've never thought about it till now about Andy, his stuff being backwards, because I haven't thought about it, even though it clearly is. I haven't thought about it because he doesn't speak backwards. He's not talking backwards.
Right.
The name of the podcast.
Find us on.
Patreon.com/talking backwards.
Throw them
Get
up.
some cool merch, live streams, early episodes,
If we ever meet, you'll get a hug.
and a cookie.
No. So yeah, we're back at this dead ass tree stump, and people just start to fade in, wandering
Yeah.
around.
I put down-
into place.
I put down that the crew seems to have to find themselves in pieces to get back to solid. It's very similar to the shot of the convenience store with the woodsman walking around, but it's not all electrified. They're just kind of these several ghostly sort of pieces of themselves walking back and forth until they all are just there and solid.
Yeah,
And nobody knows what just happened.
Right.
that's true. Is that starting positions from when?
It is, yeah.
Is it? Okay. So
So they just
almost like everything kind of, they started there, went, and then just reversed
back
to
back there, yeah.
except Andy.
Right.
I wonder if that's just how they kind of get lost in time. Like their essence is just kind of spread out and kept displaced until
Andy's comes
things
back.
resume.
Right.
And then they're right back in the moment.
Yeah.
Like had
Because I'm sure
seconds
it's
passed.
Yeah, because I'm
minutes.
sure it's still 2:53.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way it's not.
No doubt it's the same minute, and they come back.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy brings Naito out wrapped in his jacket.
Mm-hmm. And he's very, very sure of himself.
Very take charge.
Yes.
Wrapped in jacket.
He says that she's very important and there are people who want her dead, so they need to keep her safe. Man. And she's wrapped in his jacket. What's in the backpacks? If there's not a blanket in there, then what's in the backpacks? I'm hung up on it.
Extra sandwiches.
That could be.
All cheese.
Yeah. Donuts.
Go nuts.